FightMike here, AKA San Jose. We're here with one of my favorites, Mellissa Wang. You're new to AKA. Tell us how you been.
I've been doing really great. I've been practicing so hard over here at AKA, and every day I feel really blessed to be here. Really motivated to work harder because everyone's working to improve with each other, teach each other, and I've only been here for 2 weeks so far, but I feel like I've improved so much in just 2 weeks. So I imagine myself being here for the next several years, and I'm just man, I can't believe where I can see myself possibly going in the next couple of years.
AK is one of the biggest schools in MMA. Everybody knows that. You feel like this is kind of like your home now? This is where you're supposed to be?
Definitely, for sure. I feel so at home here, and I just can't believe the potential that I will have here and the opportunities I'll have here with all these great fighters. I have so much talent, and with such a wonderful coach that really is watching out for us and really wants us to make it as far as we can possibly make it. So this is a kick that my fiance taught me, and I really love to use it. This is my fiance Isaiah Gonzalez, and it's kind of a tricky kick, but it's a kick to the head, and what's really important about this kick is you have to set it up first. You make your opponent feel like you're going to go for a leg kick, but instead you do a head kick. You set it up with a jab cross, and then you go for a hook kick to the head. So I'll demo it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, man, so tell us the experience. How has it been, having your partner train at the same gym with you, man, every day?
It's really good. Dynamically we work well together. And we are the type of couple that we just work well together in everything we do, in every facet of life. We actually work our day job together, so I'm very fortunate and lucky that we have such great chemistry and are so supportive of one another to promote and to support each other in following your dreams. It's a lot of work, so it's hard when you're on there by yourself and your significant other doesn't understand, and you're like, it's a battle. But in my case, I'm lucky enough where she has the struggle with me, and when one of us isn't feeling like we can do it, the other person's like, no, we can do it, and we push each other further. But it's good. I really like it. I'm thankful. I'm grateful, thank God for it, actually.
So you fought West Coast Fighting Championship previously. Do you have anything that's lined up or anything on your mind that's going to be coming up pretty soon?
I don't have anything lined up yet. I'm just starting to get in the groove of, the training here, because it's a lot more intense than my previous training. And I've been out of training for a little while, so I'm just getting back in shape. And whenever a coach feels like I may be ready for my next fight, then that's when I'll go for it. But as of now, I'm just doing what I can and training hard.
If you had to pick one, Conor McGregor or Jose Aldo?
I think Jose Aldo, yeah. Both of them are really great fighters, but I just feel like, with Jose Aldo, I feel like he's more well-rounded, and most of the time I don't pick favorites, but I think that he's going to take it this time.
Which favorite food?
For sure. I'm Chinese, so I love Chinese food, but I love any types of Asian foods. I'm not a picky eater, so I'll pretty much eat everything, except this is funny, I don't like eggs that have the whites and the yolks separated. That's the only one thing I could see myself not eating. I've tried the weirdest foods. When I went backpack in Thailand, I was open to trying a deep fried cockroach and a deep fried scorpion, but I will not eat eggs that have the yolk and egg whites separated. For some reason it just makes me nauseous, which is really silly. I look at it sometimes and I'm like, man, that looks good, but I can't stand the taste.
So how did you even thinking of wanting to be a fighter? Female fighting is still pretty new. Ronda Rousey helped with the explosion where it is now, but how did that even come to your mind? What were you doing to make you decide, hey, I want to fight?
Well, I started off doing Taekwondo when I was younger. My little brother was getting picked on at school, and so he wanted to learn how to defend himself. And since he wanted to do martial arts, my parents put me it with him. So that's where I first started off enjoying doing martial arts. And then when I was in high school, I joined the wrestling team. But just like because one of my friends that was on the wrestling team was like, hey, why don't you try it out? I was like, sure, why not? It seems fun. And then I did it and I fell in love with it. I had a really, really great coach, and he, just did his best to coach me. He never had a female wrestler before, but he was really supportive of it. And he was able to help me get to states, California states. I was able to place second, and then I got 7th at nationals, and I was an All-American wrestler in high school too. So from there, I was like, oh well, I know some stand-up, and I love grappling and wrestling, so why not mix it together? Yeah.
Well, I like my face, so you won't see FightMike doing any of the fighting. I'll do the sub-mic sessions, but as far as the fighting, I don't think it's for me, so big ups to you.
I've seen you do some work with other people. You know some stuff. I was actually really impressed. Like, hey, he not only does interviews and whatnot with people, he actually knows how to do some MMA.
Shh! Don't tell anybody.
Well, you do have it on your videos, so I think some people know already. they could look it up. But yeah, I was pretty impressed by some of your moves.
That's very nice of you. So, if you could model your career on anybody that's fighting right now, if you had to pick one person, who would you want to be something like? I know everybody wants to put their own identity in something, but as far as the way that somebody's modeled themselves, their success, who would it be?
I really look up to Michelle Watterson, Carla Esparza, Tisha Torres. I watch them fight all the time, and I'm just like, man, it would be so awesome to get to their level and be able to fight for Invicta, the UFC. It would be a dream come true for sure, and that's the goal. That's what I'm working towards, and hopefully I will make it there.
Well, you're at a good spot, AKA. Yeah. So do you want to give some shots to any of your sponsors or people who helped you?
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to give a shout out to Mark Mazon. He's the owner of GFY. And I'm wearing his shirt today. Keep Calm and GFY, which I think this is a super creative shirt that I love. He provides me with all of my fight gear, my boxing gloves, my shin guards, my headgear, all of that stuff. And he's just a super generous guy that sponsors so many fighters in the Bay Area. And I'm just really blessed to know him and have him sponsor me too. And then I'd like to give a shout out to Adam Hayes. He's a photographer that always takes pictures of me at my fights, and he's had a photo shoot with me before and made a poster for me, and he's also very, very generous and such a good man.
Good job, Adam.
Hey, thanks, Adam. Thanks, Mark.
So if people want to look you up on social media, if they want to say, hey, Mellissa, when's your next fight? Or just start following you, how can they find you on the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter?
They can just find me on Facebook under my name. It's Mellissa Wang, Mellissa with 2 L's and 2 S's. So it's unique, and it will be the first one that pops up if you search my name. And then my Instagram is MellaBee92. It's MELLABEE 92. You can find me on there too. And I have some videos on YouTube if you'd like to look them up too.
All right, guys, you got all the info. This is Mellissa Wang. She's here at AKA, so you better keep your eye out for this one right here, guys. So Mellissa Wang on FightMike, and we outie.
Thanks, Mike.
Show us one of your spinning back kicks in a little bit.
Yeah, I could. On you?
I'm not as proficient as you. I'm more the pretty guy on camera. The ladies like me. I'm not LL Cool J. I'm Mike P. FightMike. But we'll see what we could do.